Kia ora whānau, welcome back to Kaitiaki Māra Kai Backyard Gardens here in Kaikohe. Food sustainability and security solutions and finding how we can help our own whānau and community out in the midst of a food crisis. It's not even happening locally but regionally and globally. It's time to get back into the gardens. Well, planted those out last week along there, so they're coming along nice and well. But today I'm going to be doing my kumara. That's my task today, harvesting my kumara. Composting mulch that I put over here is starting to break down into the soil, and it's adding nutrients back in as the soil needs it. And what's in the soil, just to remind us, we've got the microorganisms, you've got fungi, and you've got worms. And the microorganisms, fungi and worms work together as a holistic community that take out the sugars, that eat up the raw materials and convert it back into food for our plants to consume it through the root system that they have. So we've got silver beet, spinach, some broccoli, my what's that again? It'll come back to me. It's just slipped my head. Tingus. Why? I've forgotten the name of that. Oh, it'll come back. Yep. Kale, spring onions, and on this side we just got more. We've got some kumara, bok choy, broccoli, cabbage, lettuces, some more broccoli, silver beet, and I might pull up the tomatoes too as another task. Well, no, ngā mihi. Hey, click the like button, click the share button. Hey, here we go. Here's my kumara patch, just behind me. So we're just going to be doing that, working on that today, harvesting. Then we'll probably go around to other sites and do some work on those. So if you recall, last year, this was a virgin bed. In other words, we created it from autumn last year through to spring, and in particular August. So we prepared the bed, put tarp down, which I'm going to be doing in the back here over. I'm going to put some tarp over there and create another bed. But here we put tarp down. I made a compost pile under that tarp and then just rotated it, let the chicken get in there every now and then. And end of August we planted out some potatoes, counting back when I wanted to harvest the potatoes, which was 120 days. So basically I planted my first lot of potatoes in August the 25th, which then was ready to harvest on Christmas Day, of which we did. Harvest these lot of potatoes, and then I planted my kumara. Now this kumara here is not for long storage, it is for us to eat over winter time. Yeah, that's where we're at today. And so because of that, I'm going to have to feed this soil here, and I've got some brassicas that I'm going to plant in. So I've done a root crop, and now I'm going to plant in some vegetables that their fruit is at the top as opposed to in the soil, which is the brassicas. And the brassicas are your cabbages, broccoli, cauliflower, and those types of vegetables. And so I just bought some compost from the local, well in this case this is from the warehouse, because Bunnings moved away, so we don't have anything here in Kaikohe. And yeah, so I'll harvest this, see what we get. And along here, from that post back to probably as wide as here, I'm going to create a tāpapa, get some organic rock and make up a kumara bed. I used a plastic box which is over there last year, but I'm actually going to create a bed and plant some kumara in. Now again, kumara leaves are eatable. You can actually eat them. And a lot of the Indonesian, Asian communities, they do that. But each of these here, if I wanted to, you could plant out. So each of those nodes, you could cut either side of it, say there and there, plant that in the ground, and this will grow roots and kumara grow out of that. More like what I did, like just cut it out and then put it in water and let the roots grow out, and then I planted the whole lot. But yeah, different ways of utilising the tupu or the shoots. But yeah, let's have a look, see what we've got. Alright, back on up. Well, look at that. There we go, foliage off. So all the green, and just cutting along with a knife, and then I'll just fork it up. Small size, planted late. Hey, that's right, still kumara. And cabbages bolted. But yeah, that's where I'm going to play my tāpapa, and yeah. Okay, give you an update, see what she looks like. Okay. Anei whānau, here is, look at that soil, man, potatoes and kumara. If you recall, it was all hard, rocky, here my pile of rocks over there, quite high clay, and so composting, putting in worm castings, and this is what we produced, our kumara. And you'll see by some of the photos, like, here's my hand, you know, pretty good size. Now, I'm not surprised at these little skinny ones. See, I planted them after, there's a nice long one there, planted them after the potatoes, which you see there's some more potatoes down there. And so they only went from, so that was December, so let's say 25th of December, so 1st of January, February, March, April. So it's only 3 months, normally it's 5 months. So normally you would plant October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Now you'd be, so that's 5-6 months normally harvesting. I kind of knew that, but I'm still pretty stoked with the kumara. Mahinga korero e pāna ki te hutiri, te whakapapa o te kumara, te haerenga o te kumara. Lots of korero about kumara, the journey of the kumara, the arrival of kumara here to Aotearoa. We call them kumara, in other places they call them the sweet potato. Peru, around that way. So in the sailing around the Moana Nui a Kiwa around the South Pacific, Māori picked these up and particularly had them as part of their pātaka on the Waka Haurua, and travelled to Aotearoa and grew them here. So yeah, lots of kōrero. Whakatauaki e pāna ki ngā kumara. This is the imagery of the kumara pulls people together. Anyways, that'll last us for a couple of months. We actually don't have a lot of starchy, high carb potatoes or kumara much in our diet these days, so it's going to last us a while. Unfortunately, the fork got to them, but yeah, that was this little patch here. And so now I'm going to plant, well, I'm going to put, return the modi, return nitrogen, potassium and sulfate back into the soil, through composting, mulching, sheep pellets and a bit of lime, and I'll just sprinkle that on. Yeah, and I'll do brassicas. And as I said before, what I'm going to be doing along here is I'm going to create a tāpapa for my kumara, and I'll start planting, and I might even use some of these, a couple of these kumara, and plant 2 of them and just let them grow. The idea of the tāpapa, if there's a place in Tamaki Makaurau in Auckland, which I can't recall the name of them, but they do a lot of that. And so in regards to planting a bed using rocks, so the rocks obviously heat the soil up and keep the soil at a particular temperature, which enables the kumara to grow, to bring tupu to come through, and it's the tupu that you use to plant. Like I could use those, but still ages away. So I'll make up a nice bed and just put some rocks along there, and enough just to grow it, because this bed here gets sun pretty much most of the day. So winter time, sun's coming from, so we think of east, and then the whare is across. So winter time tends to be a bit more this way, I believe, more to the next whare over in the skyline, whereas in summertime it's a bit more warmer, it goes across. Yeah, but once he's up, this bed here gets sun all the way, like anei te rā, it's over there, and so this bed gets good bed for sun, so the back of the whare. Okay. It's our Māra Kai, Kaitiaki Māra Kai, backyard gardens, food security, sustainability. Now that I've got up my own kumara, I'll leave some of these aside as my seed kumara. Dry them out first, cure them, dry them out a little bit in the sun, just to harden up. Yeah, okay, happy days. God bless.